we've got a fairly long history of fire mapping right across North Australia and the rangelands, and we can use that information to derive metrics. Now, a metric is just something that tells you about what's happened. So we can look at the amount of area that's burnt every year. Has that reduced through improved fire management? Have the number of wildfires reduced through improved fire management? Are we doing things like improving the interval in terms of the number of years between fires, so that species that are obligate seeders, so an obligate seeder is a plant that needs time to grow, mature and set seed. It's the only way it comes back into the landscape. So if the fires are too closely spaced, that plant doesn't have that time to do that, and that whole species might become locally extinct. It's this kind of metric that we can use to look at any component of biodiversity and assess it. There are a number of groups already instigating this kind of monitoring and evaluation approach, and we've drawn on their knowledge and a lot of the literature, and we're working on some various case studies with individual groups across North Australia to develop a standardised savanna and rangeland monitoring and evaluation reporting framework that we're calling SMERF. So the data out of SMERF are a really useful means, and probably the only means we have at the moment, of evaluating the effects of fire and improved or not improved fire regimes from an ecological perspective. The information from the reports we'll be able to use to apply local, ecological and traditional knowledge to improve biodiversity and landscape management. The research we're undertaking will improve remote Indigenous community resilience through guiding people into employment pathways, providing them with opportunities that helps develop resilience within the social and cultural structure of the community generally.